What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the Restart CBD and THC YouTube channel. It's been a minute. Let's just address the elephant in the room. We haven't been on here in a while, and we are so sorry. It's been crazy hectic during the holidays, but we had some new things cooking up in the lab, if you will. And one of those new products, drumroll, as you may already know by the teaser of the title, we just launched a brand new beverage line called Flight. And these are our take on mocktails. Now, whether you drink, whether you don't drink, whether you just enjoy sipping on something in general, there's something for everybody. And each flavor is one of the top 5 top performing cocktails that people want to order, that people enjoy, not just during the holidays, but all year round. So I'm going to go through those flavors, a little bit about why we launched this brand and why we launched this product at Restart, and we're just going to dive right into it, but I hope you guys are just excited as I am. Let's start with Flight. The name itself comes from essentially these little Flight beverages are shooters, and they are under 3 ounces. So as long as you're going to a legal state, everything is hemp-derived, these are completely legal to travel with in your carry-on, as long as the seal isn't broken, the liquid inside is kept intact, and you enjoyed it at your destination. Now, with these Flight beverages, you also want to take flight, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, if you will. So when you take a little bit of maybe 20 milligrams of delta-9 THC, for me, I would take flight probably 3 times before landing back on the ground, but maybe your tolerance is a little bit higher and you can handle 20 milligrams of delta-9 THC. So all of these flavors have 20 milligrams delta-9 THC, and they have their respective mocktail essence and flavors. I'm gonna do my best and show you guys these beverages up close and personal, all 5 together. All right, so we got all of our flavors here, starting with our Paloma, Moscow Mule, we have a Manhattan, we have our Pina Colada, and then finally an Espresso Martini. Now, again, depending on where you're going, what you're vibing, what you're craving, we have flavors for all of them, more on the sweet side, more on the citrusy side, and they're just really fun to enjoy and a great way to integrate THC into your everyday lifestyle or your every going out party-ish lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, your social life, without consuming alcohol and without just taking a gummy. Now, let me stop right there. Gummies are amazing. I think they're awesome. They're my go-to no matter what, but there's nothing like holding a beverage. And when you're at a social setting, this has happened to me so many times where I have taken a gummy, it's hitting me, I'm vibing, I'm having a good time, and multiple people will come up to me and be like, are you okay? Do you need a drink? No, I don't need a drink. I'm over here vibing, just let me be. So while I feel like the alcohol conversation and asking someone if they need a beverage is very courteous and kind, it can get a little bit frustrating when you're in a social setting and the non-intentional peer pressure to have something in your hand is completely real. So that's also kind of the concept behind these beverages, because the non-alcoholic space is becoming so much more popular. We just noticed in the market, not just THC beverages in general becoming more popular, but the mocktail experience. So these are shooters. So essentially you could just take this as is. It's gonna taste like a Pina Colada or taste like an Espresso Martini, but you can also add these into mixed drinks. So whether this one is a coconut milk blend, whether it's just a water or sparkling water, if you will, you can add and dilute and do it and make it yours. Customize the experience, if you will. So I'm gonna go through, let's see, what's my favorite? Let's go through a Paloma. We're in Texas, Palomas are very popular. So Paloma essentially is a grapefruit-based cocktail, typically with tequila. Again, these are all mocktails, so there is no alcohol in them at all. It is just plant-based THC. Okay, so suggested use, shake well, drink cold, start with half or 10 milligram serving, and they're perfect solo or add on to a favorite mixer. So Paloma base, like I said, is gonna be grapefruit, a little bit citrusy, a little bit sweet, and I'm not gonna be tasting them on camera today, but if you want me to do a little mocktail drink mixology series, I'm no mixologist, but I'm happy to do that for you. Just let me know in the comments which flavor you want me to start with. And on these two, it has distribution, obviously the really cute title on top, the logo, and each little plane is filled with the flavor profile that's inside, and this one has grapefruits inside. So that is the Paloma. We have our Pina. Next up, we're gonna be talking about our Pina Colada. Pina Colada.
Pina Colada.
Pina Colada. Pina Colada. And Pina Colada is an iconic beverage. I feel like this is really only drinking if you're on a beach. But hey, if you're somebody who just loves a good Pina Colada and just wants to enjoy it, and imagine you're on a beach, maybe you're in a bubble bath. Maybe you're just at a pool. Maybe it's just like a little beach themed party got going on with your girlfriends. Whatever it may be, the Pina Colada is a classic cocktail. You could even freeze this or add it to frozen ice and like a coconut milk. Oh, that'd be really good. Now I'm just spitting ideas. So that is our Pina Colada flavor, nice and iconic. Moscow Mule is one of my favorite beverages to order if I'm gonna be ordering out, just because the ginger is super punchy and it's just a nice refreshing cocktail. But the Moscow Mule is great because it has ginger, more citrus notes, and this is really great to honestly just add in to a sparkling water and just dilute it a little bit on the sweetness, but also if you just wanna have something to hold on to and sip at without going full-blown Moscow Mule. Final two flavors. We have our Manhattan. This one I'm honestly not as familiar with. I didn't grow up using or drinking Manhattans. No one should really grow up drinking those because you gotta be 21 to drink. I digress. But essentially the Manhattan has a little bit of a cherry note. It is a little bit sweeter. But again, these are great to drink on their own because some of these are more on the, I would say, martini side of things, where there's are more concentrated versus like the Paloma, where typically those aren't concentrated, but they're actual sized beverages. But you can always dress these up too with cherries, with garnishes, little orange slices. Very cute, very festive for the holidays. And finally, the Espresso Martini. I feel like an Espresso Martini is one of the most sought out after in a girl's night, starting the night. When one person orders an Espresso Martini, everyone, it seems like, is ordering an Espresso Martini. Like you could be at a different table and hear someone ordering one and probably ordering an Espresso Martini. Coffee is so good. When you put alcohol in it, people like it. If it's a late night, you like to be up and be cool. So an Espresso Martini, we had to go with this flavor. I personally am a coffee lover. And so again, it's gonna be slightly sweet, nice little coffee flavor. And you can do this on its own or add into, let's say, some like hot milk. Maybe it's some steamed coconut milk and you can do a little like nightcap with that little concoction. I'm just trying to think of ideas too, because I feel like we're gonna get a lot of questions and DMs to do mocktails with these guys. So I'm just thinking ahead, you know? But again, that's the flavor profile of all of our beverages. All 5 of these are available on the website to purchase today. And you can also stop by in store and purchase them yourself at our Restart CB location in Austin, Texas. This is a little bit of a quicker video, but I hope that you enjoyed this little launch about the Flight mocktail beverages. If you want to shop these and more, you absolutely can online. If you have questions, please let me know in the comments. If you're excited to try these or have already bought them and tried them yourself, also always please let me know. I am so excited to be bringing Flight to you guys, and we'll see you in another video. Bye.